is literally just first person to make the call, they just listen. Sohn as well, thank you for your first gifted, bro. Sohn202, appreciate the gifted sub, man. Thank you for doing that, bro.
And talking about 100 Thieves and copying them, Team Heretics.
Sticks? Okay, Sticks. Sticks127, thank you so much, man.
Let's
Alright,
show me what you got.
Navi on defense, Heretics on attack. Let's,
get out of your mind. Not a
I mean, they both want a pistol,
Sugetsu is being hunted down.
which makes it even more mental.
Like a dog is one of the phrases I've heard before, but Zipan does well. This is nice from Navi. A clean start. Yeah, Benji did strike back, but by now they get the plant down. But look at this, a little bit of a retake coming out from Benji, doing so much damage, finding 3, and now he's got 2 left to fight. What is going on?
Whoa! Imagine, did you see his cam?
Like,
Did you see his cam?
I want to watch it back.
Give me that
Benji's POV, 'cause
replay.
it felt like he was just
Jackie Boy,
invisible
thank you so
to
much for the
their
4
eye.
months, man.
Somehow he
Of
was
course,
able to
Steve,
just
thanks
find
for
the
saying the
perfect
kind words as
position.
well,
I
man.
got so nervous at the end. Artist
Oh, that was
does
a
make it
nice
out
shot.
40 HP,
Imagine,
does get Navi the
imagine he
pistol,
hit the
but
next
Benji
bullet.
was fired up. Have a look at that. So that's how it started. Timing on that. But yeah, Benji got to survive.
This
the
is a
massacre
cool
coming out
sight.
of
It
hookah.
was a lovely pistol, man. The util was pretty cool.
God. That was close.
You know, if he got the kill on the back site and then they ended that 1 versus 1, that would have been an ace
Sick
too.
replay.
That would have been nasty, gnarly,
Wait.
up for contention for
Whoa.
like best clip. But
Okay,
good
Benji,
surf for Navi.
after getting
You
that
know,
many
1 round this
kills,
early in the game is
drops
promising.
Wu.
I am an absolute addict for an
I mean,
outlaw.
we've got
I
1,
love
2,
this
3,
gun. I
4
don't know
people
why.
that you can one-shot.
too.
It's so nice.
And this
it's such a
person is one of
punish on
them.
these sort of purchases. And very well equipped. And that's
now
going to
they
be
know.
ringing the alarm bells, right? You hear that, you're like, ah, okay, we can't be too overzealous in any of the peaks we take.
Especially on light shields for Sugetsu. He has the ghost and light shields. The only person that can really withstand a shot is Artis.
Okay. Nardis is actually rotating over towards B side. Now there is still a player here, so they've left Minibu to kind of keep their attention drawn.
It's been nice from Mini
that
Bulo.
rather
Fires 1 shot. And dude,
God,
with
yeah,
the
they
1
really
shot
put this
fired,
out.
it keeps
Now,
4
does
people
select
here.
Molly, but I mean, I'm not sure they can disrespect that. Just a high dizzy to try and clear the initial angle. You
Navi
can retake
over
this
towards
one.
long, clear
And he's
over
been punished.
towards
Bye-bye.
long.
Yep.
Shao
Just
gets
made
1
like a
shot,
pull-off.
free
And that's
sight.
site open. They don't know the level of success
At
they've
least
had
the
here.
person that died
Navi
didn't
put
have
all
a
their
gun
eggs in
that they can
B
pick
basket.
up. And Mini Boo takes timing. He had the orb
Do
get
they
picked up from
consider
long.
it?
He
You
hears
can
the
see that
running.
Zipan's
Oh
thinking about it,
no.
which is good. But these steps aren't quiet.
Is
so
Zipan
they're
gonna
hear
go
this.
down?
Hello. And bye-bye, Minibu succeeding across the map as well. The other 2 players.
And they're gonna
I
think he goes for the gun.
They're going to expect the flank.
He's gone
Oh
in
my God, and he's going
sure,
for the
but
gun
again, you
now.
can imagine the time by the fact
gonna get
Angel's already down
ecoed.
on 9 HP. This isn't looking good. They're starting to address that back line. Artist does find Boo, but then again, you're going to flip that, and you're going to imagine the same thing with Mini Boo. He's going to get himself the upgrade as well, and he's going to be a late presence. So Angel already has to turn around.
Man.
Stunning shot from Wu.
Absolute shot.
That's Artist gone. Sugetsu, an unknown quantity, but so many targets, so few opportunities, and Wu is just dirty.
It's gonna be a no-scope,
beautiful
right?
from Heretics. Clean stuff there, turning the tide.
It's gotta
Again,
be a
that outlaw
no-scope.
doing wonders.
That Outlaw is so good on these attack round 2s
Yeah.
against people that don't purchase those heavy shields. But something that was a little uncharacteristic of Team Heretics there that I liked a lot was usually at that second interval, around 55
Why is it
seconds,
so
50
accurate?
seconds left, that's when their main hit comes. It's very kind of characteristic of them for Mini Boo to be, as the Rays in hookah, pressed up at such an aggressive angle to pick off the rotations, get that pick. But what he did after that was so smart. Instead of going and wrapping back to his team, he actually went back through.
Oh, I mean, I
defender
love the
spawn
gamble
very
from
late,
Heretics.
and
Shout out
Sugetsu
to
was spending so
shout out
much
to
time
Benji
and
Fishy
effort
for buying
trying
Wu the
to, like,
gun.
check for him,
Yeah.
and that slowed down the retake for Navi so much.
Lovely, toying with that expectation of timing. And now we go back in.
Yeah, and then he hit some lovely shots with it.
Navi's purchase going to be lacking in quite a few areas. Light
Dude,
shield,
just as Navi get a
and
good
Guardian,
start,
Sugetsu,
they go up
yes.
against a hero outlaw,
bits and bobs
and they
here and
get
there.
ecoed.
Benji's, I was going to say has a fair fight. Oh my god, come on. It's just like the pistol round all over again.
Guy is so
Benji making light
talented,
work
man.
too.
He's so calm. His aim
Sugetsu,
is
go on, show us what you got. Not
outrageous.
enough, too many targets, not enough
It
time.
really is.
Yeah, move on, spin on. That's second for Heretics. Navi, going to be kind of
I
forced
just
to
like the
heal
round in
here.
general though. Benji just
Gonna take a
goes,
second or
it's
two,
just the
but,
human drone
I mean,
again,
they've gotta
right?
fight
Human
back,
drone
right?
being the
'Cause
person
already
with
Heretics look good.
some armor and a ghost. Work out what his stack is. Maybe get some kills.
Just so confident as well, which is the
He's
scary part.
so calm.
I think there is something to be said about Valorant, especially
He has one of the
its current
calmest
state, and
aims
the
I
next
think I've
match, the
seen.
confidence is just going to snowball you as well. And Heretics are backing themselves. Right so.
Especially in like the kind of like the style that Team Heretics
Mini
plays.
Boo gets the attack dodge out, and we know he's going over towards the lamps with a double.
They try to do it on different
satchel.
timings, whether it be they walk up and explode on some off timing, or it's like a straight
Zipan
up
one
hit
away
right off the start
from
of the
his
round,
ult.
or it's a second interval. Hey, we're gonna figure out what's going on, group up, and then do something as soon as our stuff comes off cooldown. But here we go into another really early round. Judging U-Haul.
And it was just so well crafted. I mean, everything's crossed off. The flashes are good. Artists just get swept aside. Heretics.
Look at this team, man.
Just walking through the site. I mean, I liked what we saw there from Mini Boo, but it was played in by Rienz as well. It was just very well rounded, leaving very few options for Navi if they wanted to hold that space, especially against a flying Raze with a judge. Now, yeah, Benji's a little low, so there's a possibility, but there's still that 3-man hit squad. Xiao dude clear, he's still got a molly. Angel gonna try and dip away from that, but Benji all too smart, all too aware of it. Well, this is now looking, yeah, done. 3.
They look
Heretics
disgustingly
quickly
good.
found 2. Again, might need an early pause for Navi if they continue being run over like
Yeah, I
this.
think they have to do another pause.
Anything you can do to kind of slow the approach of your attackers. I mean, they won the first map 13-3. So it's like, at what point do you want to pop that pause?
Yeah.
I feel like any time that you can get some rounds
Heretics the
built
best
up,
in
so
the
you
EMEA
have a
right now?
buffer
Yeah.
Going into especially the second half.
I think there's no doubt at this point.
It's map 2 of a series. You need to start getting rounds.
You're right.
Why not just pop that whenever?
Yeah. No, I fingers crossed we see it. Again, shout out to the replay team for that one as well. Love you guys out there. The nameless replay team, you know, shout out to you. They only have names when I'm trying to blame them for something, you know what I mean? I normally say producer Kevin. He's not a producer anymore, but it's always his fault.
Yeah,
it's a classic.
fair.
Yeah, Alberto gets away with murder. As it stands, Heretics kind of pausing here, maybe expecting some aggression, knowing there's that lighter purchase.
9-1.
To kind of just get the lay of the land here. Don't
Hero
need to
gun on
hopefully do
Zipan
anything.
has his
We
ult.
saw how much trouble it was to hold towards that U-Haul area. So again,
Oh my god, he got
the burst on
util
the site,
dumped
Heretics
heavy.
very comfortable in this so
There goes
far.
the hero gun.
Zipan isolated early, he was the man with the gun, so again, him removed, there's difficulty here. One bonus, I guess you could say, is that Angel has slipped through a little bit, but he's already been checked on. Mini Boo very heads up about that. And a couple of players in the back line, so there is a little bit of threat, but they are with Sheriffs. They're going to need to hit some shots here. Artist going to be the first, the trades come in. And again, the threat on the site not going to be amounting to much. And the last man now noted, Sugetsu. He's damn good.
Dude, I love this take though. This take is so nice. All of the fade util on this site here is just lovely.
And Heretics just continuing. This is now kind of starting to feel a little bit like map 1. I do want to see what Navi do now back on the buy though. This is the telling one for me, Josh.
This is going to be a huge round, not only because Navi is kind of like trailing a few rounds, but also because they have 3 really good ultimates on line right now. They have Thrash available, they've got Showstopper, and they've got Nightfall. So if they're going to invest even one of those, let alone 3 of them, they need to come out with a round win. If they invest like any of these,
Navi's got some ults to play with. They're up against some ults, they've got some ults to play with. Let's see. Big buy run for them. What do they do?
Let's see.
2-person walk.
Standard default coming out from Heretics. Again, probably expecting the Navi
that's
will want
crazy
to
risky, but
be
honestly, to get the
proactive, maybe
ult, not
find
too
an
bad.
opportunity to utilize some of these ults that they have. First real show of intent over towards A. Dizzy invested, but no follow-up behind it. You can see how steadfast Heretics are in this
D823, thank you so much with the 15 months, bro. Thank you.
Shouldering
Appreciate
the
it, bro.
no early challenge. We're already getting towards a minute here, so Heretics happy to let this simmer for a little while.
Yeah, and this is what Heretics does on this map. They mix up their kind of tempos, so sometimes they're waiting.
No
really
way
apart,
he
waiting
this
for
is the
all
molly
aggression,
for long.
And sometimes they're
is
just
it?
grouping up, instantly walking
Wait,
up and
he
exploding on the
actually.
area.
So most
Navi
people
really
know
don't
this
know
molly
what to
from where the
expect coming
barrier
into
is.
here.
Does he
It's gonna be
actually
really
have a
exposed
late
play right
lineup
now.
for this?
Yeah,
And
I
it's the
wonder if
good
Zipan
one that
gets
gets
isolated. No, he's been able to fall back
the
in time, but
edge.
Angel gonna
Wow,
back
it
pedal.
is.
The Shadow find Mini Boo, and already
this
Heretics
team
gonna
is
be held in the
stacked,
blender,
man.
finding it hard to find
There's
that
no way
springboard
he knows
towards the
that
site.
lineup.
TP gets taken, they don't even know about it. Artist's gonna capitalize. Quick little trade out, yeah, through the wall, but 38 seconds. They're running low on time. Navi with the bodies in the right place here. And a 2v4.
Because most people
would
do
be
it like up against the
unforgivable
barrier,
for Navi to
and it's
lose.
not that's not impressive. But the fact
So
that
they
he's
have
actually
to
like
be steadfast.
it's
They
a
have to be assured in what
it's
they're
a hard
doing.
lineup.
Benji's still sitting pretty, and this man's a danger.
got a protractor out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bit of a clutch master himself. Woot. Scary angle to try and clear. Did have util to go for it, but no, not going to happen now. Navi
Okay.
make it through the
Nice
first
with the fade ult, though.
check. 2
Fade ult was
rounds,
huge.
4 standing. Yes, using a little bit of utility, a couple of
When's
those
America
ultimate
start?
players. I think only
Saturday.
one. I think it was just Angels at that point. But it worked out really well.
Yeah, it was just Angels, and I think this is another thing that Sugetsu's doing really well right now that we're not getting to see like the impact on the scoreboard of, but staying alive, getting that information in Hookah, getting out. Perfect. Xiao able to back him up there, or whoever got the kill, maybe it was Angel, and then Angel's able to follow up with a Nightfall. Everyone goes deaf, and now Artis, rotating from Showers, comes to the TP in the back.
Yeah, beautifully done. That's much better. That's what we want to be seeing, right? It's like
And they still have 2 more ults that they can use to secure even more rounds.
getting very aggressive down B long.
I still like this from Navi, but at one point, is he not going to get punished for picking up his orb?
Kind of indicative that you're seeing something happen down here. It's only going to draw eyes. We can see where the vast majority of the hits coming in. Quick clear through. Artis going to welcome that challenge. Gotta be careful
Official
though.
through the TP.
TP gets taken. Miniboo going to get out of danger. Smartly done. Both players now going to take that TP. That's very, very telling. This could put it all down to
Oh my god.
Succeeds!
Oh
and again, 3 kills back to back. That was meant to be the cavalry, but somehow they've overdone it almost. Do they then adjust here?
How
You can walk into the
is
unknown of
he
Zipan,
this sick?
or you go back to what you know, which is maybe Sugetsu. They've almost done too well here. 50 seconds, 5 alive. Wood's still very aware there's a chance of an additional player. Still
You just give
investing
up,
towards
man.
it.
You know Zipan was at the
Just
TP.
give up.
He sent the Thrash through. Here's a perfect opportunity to send someone
They
into the site.
Showers
You got Wingman
punch.
for that. Who better? Get that spike
Miniboo
planted.
gets out
you
with
know,
a
find
satchel.
out where
He's kind of a
Sugetsu
little bit
could be,
isolated, but they
and
come up
close
with a
the
good
round out.
idea that he
Process of
tucks in, and then in
elimination
theory you
will
have a
start
swing on
being
top
very
of that.
telling that it's feeling like it's towards Shower,
But
or kind of, you know, this sort of area. Still aware that there could be a flank. Look at
just
the
gets
positioning going out
3.
from Boo. Look at this, tailor-made to catch someone like Zipan. Do you even clear it? No, you don't. Absolutely you don't. Boo there.
Oh my
ticking the
god, this
box
must
for
be
him.
so
And
frustrating for
Sugetsu kind
Navi.
of
Look at what's
left
going
to
on
the
here.
freedom he had. There's no threat here. You can't defuse the spike from the Shower. So again, leave him to it. No problems at all. Credit there to Woot for almost doing too well. This guy is scaring me. I mean, we got to see him in
Doing
Shanghai
too
looking
well.
fantastic, obviously. But back into a more traditional role, still an exception to the rule almost.
Yeah, when you have a player like this that's on a character that doesn't necessarily have to go in first, and they're able to play out all the trades, play out all those clutch situations, it's really nice. Like, you just have so much freedom. It's like, you know. And then you also have like Benji as well on that back line, kind of making sure that if anything gets a little sketchy, you have someone that can come and close it out, either in the mid round or the retake, the clutch, the post plant. So
Bro
it's looking dangerous
slumps
for these
down
guys.
after
They're
it.
a well-rounded team. I think a lot of us were kind of curious at the start of the year if it was going to be consistent.
Oh
if it was
my
gonna keep
goodness.
up.
Yeah.
We saw, you know, oh, they're a good team.
Dude, that was such a
young
stacked
players that
replay
can
as well. We
really
got
solid
so
here.
much in the
But man,
replays.
they're going strength to strength. It's a joy to watch. But Navi, hey, they showed us a great round just a moment ago. And quickly, obviously, put back to test. But that was a one-off. That was one player getting 3 kills. It's hard to imagine that every day, but then again, Woot did have a monstrous performance on map 1, but still, repeatable success. And a default to start with. Maybe again, there's a little bit of aggression that Navi have been toying with.
Where are you?
Poignant in Navi's minds.
I think
That's
Navi
nice
have to have
as well.
better
Fade
ideas
goes in the
when they have
corner
these
over
ults
towards
online.
long.
Showstopper online for a 3rd round in a row. Now they have also Brimstone with an ultimate
kind of
here.
got to clear that
But
from close.
they have
Otherwise, they
been
go
playing
up, take the
basically
orb.
standard the last few rounds. They haven't done anything different.
2 people over towards A.
And this time, Heretics kind of going for that dry hit, right? Just kind of like creeping in, absolutely unaware. Considering that Dizzy wasn't even used in that instance where he'd been seeing him as the instigator before, and the showstopper
Well,
goes nowhere.
at least they
Doesn't
killed
find
Wingman.
what they want. And this is difficult now. Artis is an aimer, but not today. Woot's going to take that role from him. Rien's in tow. Sugetsu gets 1, and it is looking clear-cut here. Heretics eyeing up that 6th round. And Zipan, well, I know he's been playing over
so
his feet.
savage
He's been there
to
the whole
watch.
time. And you can find a challenger in the form of Miniboo. Zipan's going back in for a bit more. Don't matter. Miniboo's
Oh
got it
my
dead to
god.
rights.
Dude,
Heretics
Navi aren't even a
taking
bad
steps
team,
now,
bro,
taking
but they're
strides.
making them
You
look
have to
like
take a
absolute
pause here,
bots.
a timeout for
Yes.
Navi, because they've been playing basically the same game plan the entire way through. They haven't changed anything up. And this is not the first time, I don't even know if it's the second time, that Xiao has been one of the 2 players on A that's been jiggling from that Lamps U-Haul position and has died first and given up A site completely. once it's like, okay, unlucky, like they got you. But like when it happens more than that, especially if you have 3 teammates towards B, especially when you have your ultimate, especially when your teammate has showstopper, like these are unacceptable mistakes to make. And these are costing Navi big time. And if Navi wants to be able to win their map pick, not bleed out, not lose the series 2-0, they need to stop making these types of really just like fundamentally basic mistakes. They need to have a better way of getting information, and if they have information, they need a better way of staying alive.
It's true though, like you have got to look at that round. Like that round probably wasn't the best round for me to say that Navi are a good team after they like dry peek over towards short after spamming it so much. All into the open, then everyone just playing on their own.
Not really feeling like they're able to instigate, and then the value that comes with it, Xiao being outdone there a little. Couple players starting to fall by the wayside here, and yeah, Xiao has not been having a fantastic time.
I just feel like Heretics are struggling a little bit himself. Making it look way worse than it is.
This is the thing. Bigger picture, we know that all the players on Navi are incredibly talented. Just got to see it kind of here in front of us. All of those small mistakes, Heretics will take that and run it a mile, right? They're not going to let you get away with it. That little contact walk up towards A was perfect, and then Artist had to respond, and you know it wasn't by any means what you wanted. Now a little bit of a switcheroo here. Alt going to come down this time. That's going to be Artist then on patrol. What does he have to play with? Okay, just a little sting up, but I mean, that close range could do the job. I wonder how Heretics respond now seeing this.
Looks like they're shifting back towards A, like they want to clear this out. They do have the showstopper on hand. They're very close to ultimate for Rians as well. I don't think they're able to get that, like maybe if they get the orb and the spike plant.
He's got wingman.
It looks like they're just going to do, yeah, with the way that they're split around the map, they have one towards B long, one towards hookah. It does look like it could be like fake A, go B. It could be a fake B, and then you're going to go out.
Are they going to walk out without tapping the orb?
Very interesting to see how they play this out.
How did he dink that guy?
Nice headshot connection.
Yeah, that's huge.
There goes Sugetsu.
There goes the ult.
Do they consider Artist though?
Ah, and they do their own Viper on top of it.
They absolutely do. Artist is in
Artist
danger.
is
He's got
12
players
bullets
left
of
and
a stinger.
Can he fight his way out of this?
5
They're pouring
bullets.
so much utility in. The spike has gone down. Quick little swing, beautiful from Artist. Desperately trying to play his life. He at least got some value. But now it gets tricky. Now you've got 3 players against 4, and your HP is not pretty, and Woot's still alive, which is the final boss, apparently. Xiao and Zipan, desperate for a shot, a stray shot to land. Rien's still patrolling. Yeah, lovely. Zipan now. Gonna need some more. Drawn in. And Zipan doing very well. Benji down low here.
Oh.
He's got to have heard that. Time's ticking though. Shorty, it's all he needs. Benji is pinning the shorty.
It was one of their closest rounds.
Enough. Close from Navi, but not close enough.
I like that reaction from Team Heretics. You saw how early into the round they made that reaction, that response to the Viper ulti at short A. They instantly started rotating the players towards showers and knew that the end of the goal, end of round plan was, we're going to put a little bit of pressure on B, keep them here, execute out showers with a showstopper, and try to backstab the Viper, who might be unprotected or might be alone, whatever the case may be. And it worked flawlessly for them. They got out, they got the opening, they got the spike planted. Yeah, it got a little bit messy at the end there, but closing it out was Benji Fishy.
Yeah, he is an absolute closer in some of these rounds. I think kind of Cypher being one that caught our eye just playing towards that.
One orb away from official.
It seems like.
Let's see if Navi can somehow.
And here comes the ult. Sugetsu needs.
Oh, I like the plan on this one though.
I don't know if they caught one with that.
If that gets shot, they tether over the top and then ult. It's kind of a little bit similar to the protocol Fnatic used to have with Brim ult.
Follow-ups Divine. Sugetsu trying to turret around for the third, but he can only do so much. Boo is there fighting back, trying to secure this plant. Finally, the ult's coming into play. Navi dealing with his high tempo play incredibly well, but they're evacuating. They're getting the hell out of there.
2v4.
It's going to be interesting to see how Team Heretics decides to stabilize this round. They're 2 versus 4. The spike's getting planted now, but yeah, taking spawn at the same time as it's planted. Not really for spawn, though.
I'm a little scared when Woot's alive. I'm a little scared when he is alive. Now, his first challenger.
Chat. Surely they don't win this with official. Oh no.
And Boo's going to find Xiao. It's getting easier and easier. By the second, Boo gets detained, but this might even spur on Zipan.
Okay,
good, clear. They know where the other player is. I don't think he's got time. Oh, he does have time for the rifle to come out here, but
okay, it's all fine.
I got a little nervous. It felt like there was like a second for it to work out.
Even these rounds look scary. 2v4 with official.
You'll take that 3 now on the board. There's still a ways to go.
Considering Zypen was the only player in spawn there, off the back of that Thrash. That
Still like the
really
idea from
scary. That
Heretics, though. The idea was pretty cool.
That was so good from Zip.
It's exactly the same what
to him.
with what
okay.
Fnatic used to do something similar where it would be
it
would be dog, and then if the dog gets shot from here, you just Razor. But this one was what did they send it? Boombot Prowler, I can't remember which, with a Tether afterwards, and then the Brimble if it gets shot.
He's done enough. Lovely work. At this point though, 3-7.
And Fisher at the same time over towards long.
Right, this could then look like a nice competitive half. No early contact on the Prowler. Got to be a little cautious then. If you're Xiao, you might get a little bit more worried. So I might be coming your way.
Well, at least he's got a third player defending A site in case he does go down early. But like at a certain point when you're like 1-9, you have to think about how can I play a little bit differently that I'm not taking these straight up duels and I'm able to, you know, buy my teammates a little bit of time if I'm not able to win these duels.
So they still know about him there. They've just seen the molly go in.
This is a great push, though. This is a really good push.
From Xiao's gonna get the info that they need, but Xiao needs to rotate over because Sugetsu's in hookah, and I don't know if he's gonna be having enough.
Yeah, a lot of this comes down to whatever happens timing-wise with Benji.
Kind of everything.
Okay, first tester. That's Boo. Again, they don't know everything yet,
he's
but
just got around the corner as they turn.
This is going to be an interesting one. Okay, he's been cleared, so they now know somewhat of what's happened. They've re-cleared through, so this has all been red. So when Heretics go in here, this is no subtlety to it anymore. 30 seconds and they're making the way forward. Mini Boo, beautiful shot. Oh, come on! This guy just leaving corpse after corpse in his wake, and now it's just Angel and Artist. The two that went on the flank now, do they know that there was two there? Now they certainly do. Mini Boo is on for the ace. Crowd wants it. Give it to him. Artist waiting.
Teammates, don't do it. Just get the info.
Go get him. He's getting close.
Make him look at you.
Oh, yeah, it's an insane round, bro. It's an insane round.
8 for Heretics. Yeah, this guy is
you got a molly there, Rally,
8
though,
rounds for
on
Heretics
defense.
now. Going to be holding that precious. As Navi's money as well is going to be left in ruins.
Maybe they thought other people walked up towards short, but in fact he's holding lamps.
Doombro's stock's going up a little bit.
Oh, Steel actually said it.
And you would have thought, like,
he couldn't resist, man.
They're changing the rosters up a little bit. They're changing the rules up.
Couldn't resist.
They're traveling. Maybe people are getting sick on all the travels, or after playing, like, you know,
burnt out, tired,
yeah,
jet
exactly.
lag. The classic North American excuses that you guys used to run. But no, they're fine.
Yeah.
They come back in looking, I don't want to say better than ever. I don't know. Like Panatech did very well. They were in really good form. But you're right. All of those caveats that we were kind of discussing at the start of the day, you know, you sit down, you do your little prep modes, and like, okay, Navi's had like time to work, you know, the team that could have gone to Shanghai, all of these little like moments, you're like, okay, Heretics, everyone's seen what they've got, they'll be tired, they've had no time to crack, and here they are.
They're young, their bodies kind of
got
like...
it, it's the age thing.
It's the age thing. Their bodies are able to just like rebound from illness and all this stuff, and, you know,
and then there's
quick recovery, and then there's us. One
absolutely
drink,
haggard.
And then,
and a tentative start here, but for Sugetsu, I'm wondering how he reads into this. He hasn't seen much more than just Mini Boo thus far, but again, the utility invested on top should reward a rotation, which it has done. Third player drawn over. Heretics trying to be quite slippery about this.
It's going to take a long time to clear this question mark.
I think Angel might need
when
the
does Angel do
bed
it?
With the IB drip after this one.
Fade-Eye goes in. We did it pretty. He did it in great timing, to be honest. Fade-Eye goes in, clears all over towards long. Rotate comes in. Should have 3 people here. They don't have the best guns, but the hero gun of Angel and ult is here in time.
Who's not been having
and ult hits literally 4 of them.
Mini Boo's there. Straight in. Xiao surrounded. Re-ends puts him out of his misery. Artist trying to, terror it out. Giving his stinger.
Oh my.
There's an army against him. There is an army firing against you. And Sugetsu and Zipan.
The hero gun, bro. The hero gun got melted, man.
Tough
Mini Boo just jumped on him.
Wingman still in hand. Sugetsu does at least have a rifle. So a couple of, positives, but 4 players on the other side. Not easy. And no one giving them anything. You can see the discipline with Heretics. They're not going to...
Oh.
Big shot. Okay.
Yeah,
game back on until the shorty comes out, and that's just horrific, isn't it? The scenes of it all as Sugetsu.
And the molly.
Deaf, blind, and, well, left all alone here.
Oh
Rotten
my.
way to go down as Heretics keep pushing that scoreline further and further away. This one kind of looking done here, if I'm honest, Josh.
You know, since the shorty was moved from 150 credits to 300, I haven't really seen it that much, but it's so nice watching a team that's absolutely just like slamming you that they're able to afford like, oh, well, we have extra cash, so why not get the shorty? And now we're seeing a lot of shorty kills coming out in the towards the end.
Sorry.
He's got that dog in him. He's young, he can do that. He came from Fortnite.
You're acting like you don't write in chat, bark for me, dog. You're like, come on now. Come on now.
The last 6 years?
Okay,
dude, do you know what's mental about all of this? It's Navi have 6 rounds altogether, and they're winning. They got 2 pistols.
Trying. I'm trying.
They got 2 pistols.
This is
6
Artist
rounds.
taking as much space as he can, forcing Heretics towards the back of the site, and Angel trying to kind of capitalize on this one. Artist, very nicely done. Gets the first kill here, gets the ball rolling as the plant does come in.
Hey, chat, they got some nice pistol rounds though. Whoever's been doing their pistol rounds, they got some really nice pistol rounds. Navi out.
And now comes the back line.
This has to be
Attention.
perfectly timed. Oh, man.
Oh, he thought he had it. It felt like he thought he had it. Turned away for a second. And now the 4, strong for Navi. Re-ends with just, well, 0.5 of a teammate and Wingman. A couple of dented enemies, but... I always want to say makes
Vlad
it
does
clap, but I
pistol rounds?
can't, so
Oh, really?
Shout, gonna find him quickly.
Hey, the pistol rounds are cool.
Like, I haven't been able to cast for a while. The professionalism's really gone downhill, you know?
Fair, fair.
7 rounds and
Team
3 of them
Heretics
are
wasn't like the
pistols.
stat about how they just win all these pistols all the time. Navi, I think this is the 3rd pistol win in this series so far, and it's like they always lose a round 2 right after it. So that's going to be the thing I'm looking out for.
True.
Is Navi able to convert this next round? And this is where
They
Navi,
must be able to
2
convert
goes,
this.
3
There's a
rifle buy
sheriff,
is gonna
that's
come out
it.
into play. No outlaws for the opposite side. So hopefully they're able to convert this if they play it normally.
It's only a sheriff. It's only one sheriff.
Yep.
And hands of Boo. Boo's not even having a, he's not been having a crazy game. He's playing, Brebby. He's doing fine. Should be fine. Classics and 1 sheriff. I'm going to keep saying it so I don't get nervous about it. As it stands, though, no subtlety to Navi's approach, being quite brazen in their approach towards B. I mean, they've got the rifles, they got what they need.
4 people on site, but honestly, the hit should be too strong.
Going in. Paint shell there.
Yeah.
Nice body block.
Boo's got one. Boo's got one.
Oh, no.
It's only a
Oh,
sheriff.
no.
It's only a sheriff. It's only a sheriff. It's only a sheriff. It's, oh god, it's still a sheriff. Boo's had so many opportunities and he's still doing it. How is this happening? Navi, please. I beg of you, please. That's a pay safe card Thrifty right there. Just so you know. Just a sheriff. It's only Boo with a sheriff.
That's crazy.
I mean, I'd add a little bit more, contribute a little bit more, but the fact that this is like the 3rd time this series that this is happening is just taking the words away.
Oh boy.
It's just, like, what are you meant to do? And Navi are just getting like flashbacks. You know what I mean? It's just PTSD.
Yeah, I
of the
feel like
last
whoever
couple
does
of
their
times this has
pistols
happened. Horrific
should
for them.
maybe do their anti-ecos as
there you
well.
go.
Hello, Angel. Hello. No more of that, please. Okay, Dizzy gonna go in. Navi gonna try and, feign that this is the end goal. It's not.
Bring them down.
Woot. You're a lucky boy. Woot. How did you get away with it?
How's everyone
How you
dead?
get away with like daylight robbery? You look dead to rights.
Why is there 2
It's
jewels at the
fine.
same
Yeah.
time? Jewel
I
short
mean,
and
I
long
was
at the same
right
time.
about to say, oh, this is like the other end of the coin of the Navi buy on 2nd round, is that you get to get 2 Vandals out on the round 3. If you lose round 2, they get the first kill, 5 versus 4. Everything's looking good.
Yep.
They're walking up short A behind the Viper wall, and then this. What is this disjointed fight? You guys need to peek together. Look at how Team Heretics is backing each other up. There's always a trade. There's always a double peek. There's always like some sort of teamwork happening. But for Navi, it's like one person's walking out this way. Oh, I got a kill. Oh, I got traded. What's next?
Yeah, I mean, go in. 11 rounds now. Navi, I mean, Artis has been trying, I feel like, and does get some high-value kills here.
The
Last
cast
round, I mean,
is
the
on.
pistol round was
They're
pretty
killing
much
me.
all his. And going to start it off
Artis
again.
has been
Boo going to be
trying.
dealt with quickly. Now, one player has managed to stay alive on the site, so Woot, I don't know how much he's been able to kind of ascertain from this, but...
Dude, that was nice, though, with the tether over the top of the swing. That's cool.
So far away. Benji's just stunned that they're that close. Cleared out quickly, and now the site is Navi's. Should be a plant on its way. Quite a comfortable one at that. Now, the flank's going to become interesting. See how that plays.
Look at Artist, man. It looks like a bug on the minimap.
Really
Why is he here?
And he's waiting for a rotation still. He's going to probably hit the teleporter.
Yeah,
when does he take the
long here
TP?
as well, looks like for Mini Boo, but they have to keep their attention as well towards CT. Woot, trying to play a little closer ahead, and here comes the first. Gets as close as he can, see if he can find any more. That's going to be one found. Spots a second one. Good
Guys,
damage, good kill.
not
Mini
like
Boo
this,
doing
though.
well. Now the other two need to be involved here, but Zipan keeping them back. Keeping them further away from CT. Lovely work from Navi. That's much better. Well handled. 5th for Navi.
Team Heretics was doing a really good job. They knew we're at a
I mean, he was
huge
doing the right
disadvantage.
thing. He
We
was
need
waiting
to
for
play
someone to
perfectly
take
right now in
TP.
a 3 versus 5,
It just looked
whatever
funny,
situation.
'cause
Wait
no
for the
one
flank
was,
to
like,
develop.
anywhere near
Let's
him.
keep them occupied, looking at us in the meantime. Artists did not.
This was still a
know
nice round from
that
them. Like,
player
I like this.
snuck in the
I like
backlines.
this.
But there
Yeah,
was
look at this
no
replay,
attempt to
man,
kind of,
bro.
like,
It's
line
so
it up. It
OP.
was, I have one
The
target
tether
here,
over
it's
the
the
top
Viper.
into swing, and then
I just
obviously you
need
can
a
look at the
pump
floor,
right
see if
now.
it connected to anyone, so you know that you can swing.
And hope that there's
Low
more that I can
HP,
see.
double
He's able
body
to get the
shot
second
if you
on
want.
Angel, but everyone else is tucked away way too well, and it was just like unfortunate that they didn't get the opportunity. But Navi with 5 now.
Yep. Okay, and this could be a nice springboard round, right? You've got a couple of big ults here, Angels and Shao's. So this could be huge. These are really instigating ults that could do very nicely for them. But okay, let's see what we're in for this time. Just looks like a default. Looks nice and patient from Navi.
This is the same opening that Team Heretics was doing a lot of their attack side rounds as well. Navi with these ults, as you pointed out, they have to come out with a good idea, a good strategy behind it.
They're playing a 4-play stack as well, Heretics. They put 4 players towards A, leaving all of the rest of just Boo. Boo's on his own at B. Now, I don't know if this is just a good read from Heretics, potentially, maybe understanding what Navi's tendencies are, but this is going to be the start of things, and Benji had nowhere to go. So this could be the
Still
springboard,
3
but
people
they still
site,
need to be
though.
on point here, because there's a lot of players from Heretics on this site, yeah, and Woot is one of them, which is the biggest threat possible, as it stands, it feels like. So now with the 2 remaining,
Navi
what
must
does
just
Zipan
be like,
Sugetsu do?
why the
Already
hell are there
space being taken
4
from Boo on the
people
other side of the
site?
map, so they know they're not coming around. Plant can be toyed with, so Boo can speed up a little. He can pick up the pace a touch. He is very disconnected, so it's kind of just a 2v2 at this point.
Look at this double swing round as well, man. It's
Drop the
so
ball.
nice.
Beautiful from Sugetsu. Good trade. But now timing re-ends. He's still keeping track of where where Zipan's trying to get to, but Boo's finally made it on over. Zipan!
Shot, man, as well.
It's cleared in the end. Thought he might have been able to bring that to a 1v1 at the very least, but no.
I don't even know what to say,
That's gonna
man.
be 12.
I don't even know what to say.
I love the gamble sacks that
Boo gets
Team
his
Heretics
ult.
does on their defense side.
Say that much.
Especially, I don't know when they specifically do it the most, but when they're against multiple ults and on very specific rounds in the game, they will do it. Sometimes the gamble doesn't work out. That's why it's called a gamble. Sometimes
Disappointing
you
for
guess the wrong
Navi,
site,
for sure.
But when it does work out,
But some of the stuff we've been seeing has been, first of all, mental. Second of all, very nice from Heretics changing up some of the stuff that they've shown already.
Like that from the start. It's
And
not like
individually,
got
they just
information or
look-
conditioned a certain way. They're just like, let's
They
just
just
start
look
4
better
people here. They're
individually.
going to come to us.
Like that, just
And it
it's
works.
aim
Hey,
at the
sometimes it
moment.
doesn't work
It
and
feels
then
like
they have to go for the
a big.
retakes, but I
Well,
mean, that's
it
where
feels
they're
like
strong anyways.
I
So, oh, we got
don't want to
spot,
be
we're
on
gonna
a
retake
team that
anyway,
is already
so
getting wrecked.
here, 5
But
versus
it
5,
just
we have
feels
our
like every
abilities, go,
aspect
good
of the
luck.
game they
And
look
even
better
to add
right
to
now.
that, they have so many rounds
Aim,
to play with.
trading,
You know what I mean? They can take a couple
strats,
of risks, a couple of
all
riskier
usage,
calls
like
and
everything.
not be too worried about the consequences. Whereas obviously Navi now, you know, behind the wire, back to the wall sort of situation. Yes, a couple of ults very nearby. Artist nearly has his. I think Sugetsu's not too far away. They do still have Angels there and Zipan's as well. Some very key ults. I'm hoping they come in with a game plan to how they want to approach this. But I'm worried the Heretics, after a timeout, go, let's go aggressive. Let's go be disruptive, because we can be.
Yeah, they do have the Showstopper, so they could do that. They also could combo with the Brim ulti. Hey, the race is going to go this way with Showstopper. The ulti is going to go in this other location, either to zone them out or catch them in the back. Hey, the Rocket's going to force them into the Brim ulti. So something like that could be good with the aggression. Or they could decide that they're going to play a little bit
7
slower.
chances
Wait until
to
Rianz gets his
finish
Thrash online,
this in
and
a
then just
very,
do
a
super
very,
combo
very
with
dominant
ultis just to close out the round. They
2-mapper
only need
with
one more round. Why
dude,
not just
3
stack up all the
pistols
ults
and
that
they're
you
on
can
8
and
rounds.
just dump them all on Navi all at once.
Let's see what they go for. What do they opt for here?
Get him. Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Early investment. Crash going in. Clears through towards Hookah.
You want
Able
more?
to collect that.
But after this,
Early
they
shot.
jump peek over
That's
towards
about it
long
now.
and they see that
Keep in
no
mind
one's
they've had
long.
eyes on towards
And
B
are
long
they
the
gonna
entire
3-person
time.
to
So they
send
have
it down?
quite a large
Crash
amount
is
of
ready.
information. And look how
Yeah,
deep the rest of Heretics
it's
are
so
playing.
nice because as soon as Navi created a question mark over
Heretics pushing off
towards
that info. They
Hookah,
they're playing the
they
retake on A, both
insta-clear over
ultimates
towards B.
safe on A, playing for basically information. Here comes a super flank, and by the time Navi is able to go and hit A, here come the ult and here come the flank all at the same time. It's going to be beautiful to see if it's able to be executed in the way that they have in their heads.
Thrash isn't done with you.
It feels like Heretics can see Navi. It feels like they've read this to
look at it.
perfection. Look at Woot's positioning.
Look
cool,
at it.
calm, and composed under pressure. A victim found and a target made. Already with the follow-up as well.
He's
Woot's
incredible.
running absolute havoc on them, and that's going to find Shao. They're down to 2 now. Angel and Zipan. There's
Man,
nothing
he
more to
is
do but die.
incredible.
Heretics
Fair play, man. He
picking
is
up where they
so,
left
so
off.
sick right
Looking outstanding. I've got to say today, Josh, they look
Chat, 8 rounds, 3
much
pistols,
better
that's
than Navi
insane,
here.
bro.
Yeah, they're
This might be
looking really
one of the
strong
most
right now.
dominant games we've ever
Keeping that
seen.
momentum up, they've had such a good year so far.
I was so
It's not
pumped
just
up for this
one
game, bro. I thought it
specific
might be a
moment
little
in
bit
time that they've
close.
looked good. It's been continuous.
That was
It's
so
been
wrong.
progressive. And